Welcome to Bennie Barre. I'm Meredith, a certified barre instructor, and I'm going to be taking you through a barre workout routine today. We'll be starting in first position, ankles together, toes turned out, and we'll be rolling up onto our toes in releve. We'll be simply lifting and lowering to releve in first position, second position, and with parallel feet. What is basically the chorus movement of this number, this workout number, would be we pull our heels up off the ground without allowing ourselves to rise into releve. We lift our heels, allowing our knees to bend out. And then we push and extend straight. So using those thigh muscles, we are zipping up here. When we're holding at the top, we take 2 pulses with our heels. So simply dipping our heels down, 1, 2, and lowering. And the same movement is performed in all the feet positions. Lifting our toes, allowing those knees to bend, pushing those legs straight, dip with heels, 1, 2, and down. Same thing with parallel, only without our knees going outright. When we lift our heels, our knees will come forward. So make sure that we're still engaging that tuck there so that we're keeping that forward. It's almost in a chair position, only our knees are separated rather than being glued together. And then we bring up straight, pulse 1, 2, and down. Now the other thing that we do in all positions is allow our heels to come up. We come down into a plie with the heels lifted, and we do simple plie pulses. And then we slide from a plie to a releve position. So we're here, we slide all the way up, those heels are lifted the entire time, coming up nice and tall. Same thing in all the positions. Come down in second, we go from the plie, sliding up, keeping those heels up. We're just sliding between those positions back and forth. And same thing with parallel feet. Coming down, sliding up. Down, sliding up. It's almost like we're sitting back into chair, but chair would typically be with our knees together. So keeping that parallel. We can parallel plie, sliding up and down. Starting here in first position, let's get going. We're going to lift to releve, 1, and lower, 2, and lower, 3, lowering those heels, and 4, lower down. Now lift heels, straighten knees, and dip heels lower. Lift heels, straighten those knees, and dip heels and lower. Again to releve, lift and lower, 2, and lower, 3, and lower, 4, and lower. Heels come up, legs push straight, now dip, heels and lower. Heels come up, legs push straight, now dip, heels and lower. From here, we're going to lift those heels and we're going to come to a plie pulse, holding low there in our plie, keeping that tail nice and tucked. Pulse, pulse, pulse. Now slide it up. Slide down to plie, slide up to releve. Down and up. Down, nice straight spine, slide it up. Down and up. And release those heels, stepping out into second position here. Now lifting those heels, allowing those knees to bend out. We're going to lift, push our legs straight, and dip the heels and down. Lift heels, push legs straight, now dip, 2, and down. Back to releve for 2, and lower, 3, and lower, 4, and lower. Lifting those heels, pushing legs straight, now dip, dip, lower. Lift heels, push legs straight. Oh, right here we're going to go ahead and pulse that. Just pulse the plie. Pulse, 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 pulse. Now slide up to releve. Plie, slide it up. Plie, slide up to straight legs. Don't bounce it. It's slow, controlled, sliding control through those muscles. Now drop the heels and return to releve. 2, 3, and 4. Lift the heels, pushing the legs straight. Now dip, heels, and lower. Lifting heels, pushing straight, 1, 2, and lower. From here, we're going to bring our feet to parallel. A little stretch here. We're going to walk our feet about hip distance apart, parallel, toes facing your bar. Now let's rise to releve. Lift and lower. For 2 and lower. 3 and lower. 4 and lower. Now lift heels, push straight, and dip, dip, lower. Lift heels, knees come forward, push those legs straight, now dip, 2 and lower. Again, lifting heels, pushing straight, and dip, 2 and lower. Let's come here and sink down into almost chair pose with parallel feet, pulsing here, bending through those knees, and pulse, pulse. Now push straight. Bend, push it straight. Bend, push it straight. Keeping that tailbone nice and tucked, driving that tailbone straight down. Now release those feet. Thanks for joining me today at the bar.